Well, that last one was a bit of a hard stopper, wasn't it? Why is this shit not working? Hopefully that doesn't break my recording. It didn't break the recording. We're still good. Anyway, back to the game. That last one... My hotkeys were wrong. That's what I was just doing. My hotkey was wrong. My start recording button was not the start recording button. It was the stop recording button. 51 wins, man. That last one, Damocles balls, man. Dead cat. Very good stats. Just use the Anarchist Cookbook in this room. Curse of the Giant, not my favorite thing. In fact, as you guys are probably well aware, my least favorite thing. But you know what? Curse of the Giant on a basement. I can deal with these stats. I can deal with the Curse of the Giant when you give me stats like this. Got an 8 tier rate. We start with 9 lives, which I guess is kind of good, kind of bad, because as Eden, you don't really want to have 1 heart. But with the stats and stuff we have, I mean, I can kind of justify the 1 heart play, especially considering it's not Eden starting with 1 heart. If you're going to start with 1 heart as Eden, because you can start with 1 heart as Eden, if you're going to start with 1 heart as Eden, it might as well be a dead cat start, right? You might as well have 9 lives. Because then you're 1/3 guppy already. You have 9 lives that you can spend on devil deals or what have you. So I guess there's positives, right? If you're gonna lose all of your HP except 1 heart, it may as well be on a 9 lives play. Paralysis is 1 pill that I'm glad I didn't take in that room. And unfortunately, that's what we got. I'm not going to use it, which is shitty because we're going to be able to gain a lot of HP on this floor, but I don't want an orbital. And honestly, I think I'm so prepared to eat my own words on this play, because I could be getting a lot of HP right now because it's Curse of the Giant as well. I'm going to eat my own words here. I'm going to say it's better to not use it and get potentially a good item, like a pentagram or, you know, something from a devil deal that is better, or something from an something from a boss room that is way better than getting a cube of meat. Because right now I don't need a cube of meat. We don't need a cube of meat on this run right now, even over the HP. And so I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to fight the boss right now. It's Gurglings. I'm going to use it right away so we can make sure that we get at least HP for this. And now we'll be able to backtrack and potentially get our HP that we could have gotten. We would have gotten like 1/3 of a charge from the rooms we cleared. But you know what? I'm starting to regret that decision right here. Well, you know, every now and then a man turns into a scarecrow, and every now and then that scarecrow turns into a pile of shit. And right now I'm feeling quite positively like the pile of shit instead of the scarecrow. I'd rather be a scarecrow right now, but apparently I'm a scare gurgling. But we got an HP up. Hilarious. Thank you, game. You've made me eat my words. I could go get that penny, and there's going to be like the #1 comment, the most liked comment on this video already, I can tell, is going to be, Penta didn't get the penny. He left that penny behind. Because I know you guys. I know my comments. I know my community enough. Someone is going to comment about the fact that I left that penny behind, because I'm not going to go get that penny. Y'all need to understand. Give me my flies. Y'all need to understand that I'm not going to get that penny. The penny's not worth my time. Was there creep there? Did I step on some creep? I feel like I stepped on some creep. If I stepped on some creep, I'm a bit upset with myself. I'm not gonna get the penny though. I'll get that penny. That other penny it can rot. That's an explodey dude, Penta. You know this. You know this. Do not ruin the streak on this run. Go back and get the heart. You fucking knob. Go back and get the heart. Well, where's that heart? There it is. Leave the penny. The penny can stay. We're not getting that penny. We've already decided that penny is abandoned. That is a non-essential penny. In fact, I'm sure if I take that penny, it will spawn the blue baby right here, right now. It'll actually import the Hush from Afterbirth and make me fight him. And thusly, we're not going to do it. I did not get my charge. I'm a bit disappointed, but you know what? That's why we're getting so many champions. They're the freaking purple heart. Get rid of that shit. Not an anti-birth run. Not an anti-birth. Get rid of that shit. Right away. Move on down. We're not moving on down yet. There's a tinted rock we were going to blow up. I forgot where it was, though. Is it in here? Right there. We wanted a bomb for this exact thing. Got our bomb back. And a soul heart. There you go. Let's go. Going to the downpour. Because I'm a ballsy man. That's right. We left floor 1. 6 minutes into the video. Welcome back to the series, everybody. It's Curse of the Giant, man, I swear. This is Curse of the Lost. Shit. Can't fight, I was almost out of the duck corner there. I was almost out of it. Just barely skitched me. Just barely skitched me. That's okay, though. You can't fight horsemen on the downpour, so we can use our Book of Rev as much as we want. See, now that I'm not panicking over Damocles, I can kind of educate y'all. Like, oh, we're not going to be able to find them on this floor, so we might as well just use it while we can, because we're going to be able to benefit from the HP increases and soul heart gains that we would have otherwise fucking gotten from, I kind of had that feeling. I hate that attack. If there's one thing I don't miss about Antibirth, it's this fucker and that attack. Except that time he didn't hit me because he's a bitch. Give me that Tears Up. I knew it. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to fucking get that item out of my sight. Get that item out of my sight. I hate it. I don't want it, even with, especially with this Tears Up. That item will kill me. And as much as you guys might want to see me use an item that's ridiculous and fun like that, the purpose of a streak is to not die. That item will actually kill me. I'm not that good at this game to be able to use that item functionally. Golden key. I should not have picked that up. That was a dumb move. This is what happens when you don't play the game for 3 months or 2 months or whatever it's been. You do good lord, mistakes like that. Fucking Christ. Little leech boys, get out of here. This is real tough, because I love rubber cement, but I kind of want Libra for the fun. You guys are going to want me to take Libra, because it's the meme. Everybody wants Libra because it's the meme. But I'm taking rubber cement, because I still, to this day, think it's one of the best items in the game. I still, to this day, think it's one of the best items in the game. It's not even a sleeper item, because everybody knows how good it is. So that's why I didn't make it on that list. Everybody knows how good rubber cement is, right? Everybody knows how good it is. But yet, when it's put next to Libra, people still want you to take Libra because it's a meme. I'm not taking it because it's a meme. I'm taking it, or I'm taking rubber cement because it's good. Real mad about that one, but you know what? We'll get a Balls of Steel here. That's a Lemon Party. It's similar. A similar pill. Very similar, if you will. Rubber cement's so good, man. I know there's going to be a couple people in the comments, and I'm already calling the comments a second time on the video. I know there's going to be a couple people in the comments who are rejoicing that I took rubber cement over Libra. But then there's also the people in the comments right now, and I see your names. Ruffingston McButternuggets. I see you right now. Who are like, no balls, he didn't take Libra. My God, what? He says he's a good Isaac player, doesn't take Libra when he gets the chance. I'm like, yeah, but it would have given us a giant Tears Down for like a plus 1.2 damage. Our range is bad, so it would have given us a big range boost, yay. And then what, a shot speed up? Because our shot speed's bad. Libra was the wrong choice. Virgo was the right choice. I love Bird's Eye. It is a fantastic item. We had it on last run. But when you get the opportunity to take Virgo, you take Virgo. It's guaranteed good pills for the whole run. Which means we could technically go back and look at all the other pills we've dropped, but I think the only pill we have on the rest of this floor is actually the paralysis pill, which doesn't get removed by Virgo. However, this is a I can see forever, which is good. These are dumpies, which also, Virgo's just so good, man. It gives us the shielding. Bless Virgo, man. It's not just because it's my birth sign. I am a Virgo, by the way. It's not just because it's my birth sign, but it's also just like one of the better zodiacs in my eyes. Range up is good. Like I said, our range was bad. Now our range is okay. Our range is okay. Get the haunt. Could there have been a better boss for rubber cement? See, guys, this is why you take rubber cement, man. This is also why you watch other YouTubers aside from me, because they don't do dumb things like me. Give me something to... That's 2 parts Guppy. 3-part Guppy. Oh my god. We have 3 Guppy because we have 9 lives. Yo, Guppy rubber cement. This is why you take rubber cement. Yo. Y'all thought it was a joke when I said it's the better choice. Y'all were looking at me like I was some kind of fucking weirdo. I ain't no weirdo. Well, okay, that's untrue. I am a weirdo, but I am a definite I am a correct weirdo. I will take the tick. I'm not anticipating a killer trinket here. The game just gave us Guppy on floor 2, so I'm not anticipating a big trinket play. And if there is a big trinket play, obviously we'll just eat our ass out, but I'm incredibly satisfied with the tick play here. Why? Virgo, thank you for causing me no harm there. There's one thing I do have to say about that situation is we did still only take the half heart, but we could have taken no damage. Actually, we were going to take damage anyway. So, Virgo, thank you for causing us to basically not take damage, because we were technically going to take damage from hitting the fire anyway, so we would have taken double damage. So thank you, Virgo, again for being wonderful. There's a tinted rock somewhere here, wasn't there? That's a good trinket, but we're looking pretty good on consumables anyway, so I'm not too burnt up about not getting that. I'm not too burnt up. There's a tinted rock. A tinted rock. Go me. There you go. Use that brain. That brain is an important muscle. Brain's not a muscle. Do you know anything about anatomy? Yeah, I know you're an asshole. That's some about anatomy. You know what else is anatomy? The fact that I'm carrying around 3 parts of a dead cat and it's making me powerful. That's anatomy. Why bomb that? Because I got a soul heart out of it. Eat your ass, commenters. Use the bomb, became powerful. Became God. Because why not? Got rubber cement Guppy. There's no reason to not do this. And yes, rubber cement does synergize with Guppy. So we're actually too strong. Take my damage. I don't care. That's a horrible trinket. See, I told you our trinket game was not going to be on point this run. So tick is a good choice, because that trinket sucks ass. The trinket's so bad. Hey, what would be funny? Well, you know what would be really funny? If we make your bombs blow up in like 1/8 of the time. It's totally funny. It's totally genius. Ed. And by Ed, of course, I mean Kilburn. You're basically the same person, let's face it. Ed McMillan, Kilburn. They're the same person. Broken pen or chewed pen is pretty good. It's so tempting, but we have to go through all of our 9 lives first. So I'm like almost at the point where I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm taking Bob's Brain on this run. Not on this run. Bob, you've served me well in the past. You've actually served us really well in our new save file on Twitch. Served us really well in a couple of those runs. I do really like Bob's Brain. Quite a bit. I feel like people are starting to wake up to Bob's Brain as an item now. I feel people are starting to wake up to Bob's Brain a little bit. And that's a good thing, because Bob's Brain is real good. It's massive damage, but it's also poison. It's not as hard to aim as people want to make it out to be. I get that not everybody's, you know, good at the game and not everybody can aim it very well, but Gady. But it's also just like not that hard. And you know what? Here's the thing: you always have the choice. If you want to practice with Bob on an off run, take Bob, practice with it, get good with Bob's Brain, and I swear to God, you're gonna be like me. And on like half of the runs you do, you're gonna want to take Bob's Brain. You'll get to the point where you're like me, where you're gonna size up your run and you'll be like, "Is this a Bob run? This is a Bob run. We need Bob right now because Bob can be a savior you need. Bob can save you on many things." He can't save you from alcoholism, but he can sure as hell save you from a cluster of spiders. And you know what? Cluster of spiders over alcoholism? I take the alcoholism. Not gonna lie. I'm from Wisconsin. I already know everything you need to know about alcoholism. I have been a drunk before. I know everything there is to know about that shit, man. Shit just get too real there? Things may have gotten too real there. Brimstone Guppy? Yes. And you know what? Brimstone Guppy Judas's shadow? Yes. I need to find a way to die. Brimstone Guppy Judas's shadow. This is the run where we make this streak continue, man. Find a way to die. There's a way to die. You guys aren't prepared for this run right now. Granted, it's going to take us like 5 minutes to die here. But we're going to win the rest of the run in like 5 minutes. And hilariously, because of how fast I was... Oh, no. Because of hilariously how fast I was rushing on the last episode, I didn't realize the last episode was a 24-minute blue baby kill. It was an insanely good run. I didn't realize how good that run was until... just now, actually. This is a 24-minute blue baby kill. And even less than that, because... my recording was like 24 minutes long, and that's not counting like transition screens and stuff like that, so like that was a real good run. Alright, there's our dead cat gone. Virgo, I knew you were going to proc on the last life. I knew you were going to proc. Alright, here we go. Judas the Shadow, Brimstone Guppy. It is what it is. I kind of want to open that, but there's no reason to, man. When you win this hard, you win this hard. There's flight. We got Virgo, may as well take these pills. HP up, there it is. If it wasn't already reinforced by just the factor of like 1,000 on this run right now. A small rock play. With Judas' Shadow, give me that +3 damage. Oh, a Sun card. Thank you for the insta-kill of a room. We didn't need to reinforce my strength anymore. My side itches, and I'm debating on itching it. Scratching it, rather. But I kind of like the subtle feeling. Like, it's not a harsh itch. It's not one of those ones that you gotta scream and, like, rip off that part of the body because it itches so bad. It's one of those nice ones that it's just humming in the background. Or maybe I'm just weird. As we've been over already in this episode, I'm definitely weird. Anybody else do that? Anybody else like have an itch that they just don't scratch right away? I know there's people out there who haven't. I'm gonna scratch it. It's starting to get painful. starting to get painful. There we go. It's done. We got a planetarium, though. Capricorn, or is that Mars? Mars is not good, so I'm going to take Cap. Mars is not good. I'm pretty sure that was Mars. If that wasn't Mars, the comments will yell at me. But I'm pretty sure that was Mars. And we also got level 2 Bandito Girl? Speed up? I'll take a speed up any day, man. Give me that speed up. We need to make this run as fast as possible. I'm not even taking pills anymore, man. I'm just gonna kill things. I wish I had the compass. Again. But I've also skipped every shop. Yeah, let's go. You know what? Yes. Do it from the top so that you can see when it stops. Giggity. That's a total giggity. Oh, it's so that's well, not nasty, of course. Sex is a natural part of the world. And I do understand there may or may not be a large majority of my community that has not done the fondoodly boogly, but you know what? It's okay. We're all gonna get there eventually. It's basically impossible to die a virgin in today's day and age. So, you'll get there. We all mature and reach those parts of our lives at different rates. I just so happen to be one of the guys that reached that part of his life way earlier than everybody else. And that's just the way that it is. A shot speed brimstone, hell yeah. But you'll get there. Don't worry. Don't ever feel pressure. Here's the one thing that I will say on that topic. The stigma around being a virgin and not having your virginity or still having your virginity at whatever age it is like the dumbest thing in the modern age. That whole stigma is actually just garbage and it needs to be wiped out. Wiped out the face of this earth. I'm gonna take the Pact over Fear Shot. And for Monsters Lung, I don't think none of those actually work with us. Intruder's good, but none of them work with what we've got right now. Monsters Lung in Afterbirth Plus works with Brim, but it's not worth kind of like just sitting there wasting my time. Which is exactly what that would be. It'd be a waste of my damn time right now. But yeah, that stigma is just horrible. Ugh, you're a nerd because you haven't lost your virginity and you're 9. It's like, Christ, people, calm down. I've lived that before. I remember going to school for that shit, man. Hell yeah, I remember that shit. You're never gonna talk to someone who, my age, who hasn't been through something you've been through. We've all been through the same shit, dudes. And if you ever need someone to vent to about that shit, my DMs in my Discord are open. If you're getting bullied or if people are starting to pick on you for any shit, man, talk to me. Come into my community, come into my Discord, and talk to people. We have a loving community. Every single person in this place will be there for you. You're never alone. We've all been through that shit. Hell, I've been through that shit. I was bullied my entire, like, grade school years. I was incredibly bullied. That was actually a fun story. A little story time with Penta. That story may have been told before. I'm not actually sure if I've told the story before, and if not, YouTube gets to hear it first, I guess. I was actually bullied so badly in grade school. I actually dropped out of school in 6th grade. Little story time with Penta. I actually completely dropped out of school in 6th grade. Told my mom, came home from school early, mind you. I came home from school early because I was like, I won't say exactly what happened, but let's just say bullies from my day and age wasn't all just social media and tweets. Bullies from my day and age had more clever physical ways of bullying people. Not clever, actually, but definitely bad ways of bullying people. And I came home from school early. I told my teacher I was sick. I came home from school earlier. My mom picked me up. We went home, and I basically just told my mom, and I was, what, 12? 11 or 12, one of the two. And I just looked at my mom. I was like, Mom, I want to go back to school. I will not go back to school. And she was like, what happened? And I kind of explained to her what happened. I left out some details because I just wanted to tell her that, you know, I told her the names of the people who did it, and I told her what happened and all that shit. And I was like, Mom, I want to go back to school. I can just be homeschooled. It's fine. I can just be homeschooled. I'll learn all the shit I need to learn from you. I didn't say shit, but I was like, I learn all the stuff I need to learn in life from you. They're not teaching me anything useful in school anyway. I can learn all the stuff from you. Why do I need to know the names of the lieutenants in the Civil War? Why do I need to know that, Mom? You could teach me the stuff I need to know. You could teach me about taxes and stuff like that. So I was homeschooled for the next year. And eventually it became a little bit too much of a burden on my mom to do it, and she kind of... I give my mom a lot of credit. It was a lot to handle a homeschool. Homeschooling's not anything a parent wants to go through, so anybody who here's got a parent who's homeschooling them, give them some time. It's not the easiest stuff in the world to deal with. But yeah, a year later, kind of decided together. She asked me if I wanted to go back to school so that I could, you know, finish and graduate and all that crap. And I said, sure, but I'm not going back to that school. And so I went to another school. I went to another school in my town, which was a Catholic school, which was another interesting side story because I am a Satanist. So it was another interesting story, but that's a story for another time. And moral of the story, anyway, before I ramble on too much, I went to this Catholic school, and I redid 6th grade. I retook all my 6th grade classes. I basically had the opportunity, and again, I'm not going to give my mom too much hell here because I was young, and I probably shouldn't have been given the choice to make the decision myself anyway, but she did give me the decision, and then ended up kind of making it for me in the end, which kind of... at that point in my life, I was very mad at my mom, and I didn't forgive her for many years because she was like, Scotty, do you think you're ready to, you know, jump into 7th grade, or do you want to retake 6th grade? And I said, I'm absolutely ready to retake, I'm absolutely ready to jump into 7th grade. And so, and then her and the principal of my new school basically came out and just made the decision for me. And we're like, no, he's going to redo 6th grade. Let's have him just redo 6th grade. It's not going to be that hard. It's going to be a new school anyway, so it's not like he's going to be, you know, picked on for being held back, blah, 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 this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's more of a selective held back. I wasn't actually held back because I flunked or anything, but... And then I showed up my 6th grade, first day of 6th grade at this new school, and I actually knew 2 of the students that went there. They were friends of mine in real life. One of the classmates of mine in that class happened to be one of my best friend's sisters who had a crush on me, which was, again, another story for another time. She had a crush on me from, like, age 5 all the way up until, like, junior year of high school. And hilariously enough, a little slight tangent here, hilariously enough, most of my guy friends were jealous of me because she, especially in high school, was a very attractive young woman. But, and I say this very, 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 very strictly, but there's protocols and rules, man. You do not do or date your best friend's sisters. Sisters are off limits. And then, you know, 5 years later, 5 years after, in my sophomore and junior year of high school, that rule was broken on me, and one of my friends ended up getting with one of my sisters, and actually ended up getting with 2 of my sisters, but that's another story anyway. This run's almost over, so I want to finish the initial thought. I went to the school and knew a couple of the kids, and I had an opportunity in front of me. I had the opportunity to be the sheltered, formerly horrifically bullied child who would be shy and sheltered and hold all his thoughts into himself and just go to school, go home, and cry in my room. Or I could rebirth myself. I could be a new person. I could let my personality flow. I could grow with these kids. I could make friends. I could be a bigger person and stand up and be something instead of just allowing what had happened to me in my childhood, in my grade school years, torment me. And that's exactly what I did. I let my personality shine through. I became incredibly good friends with all the people in that school. I ended up going into high school being one of the most popular guys in school. Everybody liked me. I had flocks of people always around me who wanted to have fun and joke and have, you know, good times and go to movies and go this and that. multiple girlfriends because, you know, I couldn't hold on to one girlfriend because I was indecisive, and that's also many other stories. But bottom line, if someone is being mean to you, if you happen to be in school right now, I know I got a lot of young viewers. I know I got a lot of older viewers. My big demographic is much older people, people who are over the age of 20. But I know I got a younger audience. I got a younger core audience, and you might not even be watching the end of this video right now. But if you are, and you're hearing me talking to you, and you're going through that shit, and you've got people picking on you, whether it's because you're wearing glasses, or you got pock marks on your face, or you got a weird scar, or you got freckles, or your hair is a different color than them, or maybe your skin color is a different color than them, maybe because you're hanging out with a friend who you like, but the rest of the kids don't like because he's a nerd. Trust me, there's nothing you could say that I haven't been through. I've been through it. If someone's picking on you, stand up, assert yourself. Say, this is who I am, you don't have to like it, but you don't gotta be dicks about it. And talk to someone. Talk to me. Talk to another YouTuber. Talk to somebody in my community. There's somebody in my community who will talk to you. Come into our Discord. It's in the link down below. And just talk to us. My DMs are always open for shit like that. Anyway, 52 wins in a row. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.